at least one point.
Hey, everybody. How's everybody doing? This is Gotham After Dark, Thrones of the Underworld. I am DM Discretion. Today, we have a full fucking house. We have Audible, Diablo, Mystic Knight, Toreador, Ethera, and Crosshair. So, let us get started here. I'm going to start with Diablo and Mystic Knight because I need to know what exactly you're going to do from the last game where you discovered barely nothing. No, I'm sorry.
You're an ass.
You did your Mystic surveillance using your enhanced magical trinkets. You came to the conclusion that something had come from the warehouse, and then there was a flash in the live feed, and then nothing.
So somebody firebombed the fucking place. Boom.
Lou, do we even really know if it was a firebomb?
No, you don't, because like I said, it was just a flash, and then the feed went dark.
So going back to the other feeds that are in the area, compiling the photo that they will be taken because they would last longer in the memory instead of the video feed, and do the movie reel thing to see what we can capture within the last, I would say, span of a week.
Well, if you probably don't remember, but the street traffic cams only capture about 24 to 48 hours worth of footage before they're deleted. They're designed specifically for traffic-related situations where they'll have a live feed, snap pictures of people that are speeding, beat red lights. So they're not as reliable as you may think.
Yeah, but what I was going for was not the live feed that I know is just a short range.
Mm-hmm.
I was going for all the pictures that have been snapped that will be stored, for verification purposes. And they're smaller file size anyway. And take that, compile them into like a movie reel so you can get an image of what's been transpiring.
Okay, so I think that you're trying to squeeze blood from a rock here. But what I will say is the information that you compile doesn't necessarily give you a full picture because it's not every second that they're snapping pictures. They're only snapping pictures per violation. So there could be gaps in time. Well, not could be. There are gaps in time along the length of that footage. And again, those images are stills. They're not high resolution, and they're also not wide angle. Most times those images are directed at vehicles. So you will get a small panorama, but the angle that these things... So in other words, what I'm trying to get at is the idea is sound, but the source material that you're getting it from is unreliable. It's not giving you anything that, upon review, however long you intend on this to take, an hour, you can get an hour's worth of photos where you can pick through them through the archives. I'll give you that, only in that as you go through them, you're not seeing anything other than just traffic violations. There's no actual video. It's just still images. So when they do these, they just lift a still image from the video, and then eventually they're going to dump the video because that's all they need is a still image. So,
Louis,
what if anything are you two going to do before I move over to the other group?
So Lou.
Yes.
Mystic Knight, I think my night has come to an end. I'm leaving I will get with you tomorrow. Turn around, and I'm leaving. I'm gonna go to my loft because I have some other things that I gotta take care of.
Ah, shit.
All right, so
I gotta take care.
back up my computer to go to my room. And I'm going to set up a secure link. And from the time frame that I was able to capture what we had been seeing up until the time of the feedback, I'm going to see what satellites were in the area. And if I can get a satellite that was more or less over the zone that I've been looking at, intercepted to see if they captured anything else that could be of information, useful information. I'm going to look at the satellite patterns, right, and see which one of the satellites would have crossed over at a particular time frame. See if I can access it and see if it has any information, any other relative information that I can glean.
Yeah, do I sound that nerdy whenever in a character like that?
No, no, you're clearer.
What I'm doing is I'm looking at the satellite patterns. We're going to look access. I'm gonna look up whatever satellites are active in the area, and see which of those trajectories are the ones that were over the spot during that time frame. Then see if I can access that particular satellite to glean information. In other words, hack it. Magic.
So,
No. No. Too simple. No.
That's why we all hate you.
I mean,
Yeah. That yeah. Okay, so I'm my audio wasn't coming through until I just clicked over something. But anyway, so you're gonna go over to the satellite and blah 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 blah. All right, so let's take that at a difficulty of a 5. I'll call out some. I will not call out others. Let's just go that route. Are you? You're. All right, wait a minute.
so I have an intelligence power shift, so that's -1. Half hacking is -2. I'm gonna use
You're specialized in hacking?
I'm trained, so that's why it's only -1. It's not 2.
No, I thought you were calling out that that specific one is 2.
No.
I got what you're
1.
saying now. It was that's on me. No worries.
So that's 2. I'm using my magic as an asset to improve the connection. That would be 3.
You're using your magic as an asset. It is. I do not believe.
Yeah, the enhancing the web connection.
Okay.
So that's it. -3, and I have an edge of a 2 now. So it reduces the overall score by 2.
No. Wait. Yes. Good.
So that's 4. That gives me that 1. With expenditure of 1 effort. One pool forever. So that's minus 4. So it's a roll over 3. You gotta be shitting. Spend the 1 XP. Try it again.
You failed
Wow.
that. Yeah, it's a roll with 3. You failed that?
Okay.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Well, that turned out to be much better because now it's a major effect. So
Christ Almighty.
So with that major effect, I basically get carte blanche of whatever information it had. And anything else, I guess.
You say, I'm recording all the porn scenes.
I mean, with that 20, I got like the secrets of whatever secrets may have been there. I don't know.
So, you know exactly what the weather is for the entire day.
Maybe.
Yeah.
That's kind of hard to determine as far as a major effect.
Yeah, especially outside of combat. So it's a little bit more tricky. So it's not that big a deal. Now, when you
Not so much as it being outside of combat, it's just that I don't know what type of satellite was exactly over
correct
the until I hacked into it. And in order to determine what type of effect I can have, I would have to know what type of satellite it was.
It could be GPS, it could be weather, it could be military, it could be communications.
Understood, but he would have to make that determination as to what was over.
Okay, so just give me 1 second here, please.
In order for me to apply the effect.
It's an old 1980s Cold War satellite.
Sputnik.
So I now have Russian secrets, yes.
Sputnik Part 2. All right, and once you get a local, you get a network television satellite for the local station, and you're able to do what with it? What did you want to do with it?
I wanted to get the footage that it may have filmed across that area, like that warehouse.
Yeah, no, not every satellite is equipped to be able to do that. Now, all right. So here's what I'll give you. You got linked into a Google satellite, a Google Earth satellite, and it does not take. I don't believe it takes continual live pictures, but over the last 24 to 48 hours, you have satellite footage over New York City, and zooming in to the what do you call it? Zooming into that area of the warehouse, you can see the current incarnation of it, where it's just a black spot where the explosion happened. It's a Google satellite, so you can see street views to a certain degree, and you can see all the emergency service vehicles, and they're putting it out. Rewinding it, you can see at the point where it exploded. So that essentially verifies the explosion, that it was detonated. The problem is there's no point of origin as to where the explosion started in the center of the warehouse, and it exploded outwards into the street. It detonated several cars. There's adjacent buildings, both next to it and across the street, that have caught fire, that they're busy putting out. Cars that are exploded. You can see the outlines of people in the periphery of the blast radius, and over the 48-hour period, there were 2 vehicles and they are 2 black vans that had entered the warehouse, and at least a half dozen men unloading something from both, and it looks like, those like 50-gallon drums, but they're not the metal drums. They're the blue plastic drums, sort of like a recycling color, and they're loading it onto pallets and moving it into the warehouse. That's pretty much what you get out of that.
Or they loaded it into the warehouse.
Yes, they're unloading it from the van and taking it into the warehouse.
And how long ago was that?
That was about 36 hours ago.
What other and just really slowly to see what other movements in any of the perimeter, like at the warehouse and the perimeter. See if there was any other movement, like any vehicles in the back, any vehicles in the side, any other drones that may have been picked up by the satellite. Being that I know there was one there. Also, check to see what this particular satellite has access to. Does it have access to audio? Does it have access to other things?
No audio. No audio.
Does it intrude digitally? Because
what does that
it could be a possibility. Meaning, does it survey any type of digital communication in the area?
No.
Okay.
No.
So, as part of the effect, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave a back door open on this satellite, just in case I ever need it again. So,
okay,
I can get access to it again. So yeah, outside of that, I'm just going to basically look for any other activity other than that. If I can zoom in on the canvases to see if I can get a label or some type of identifying marker.
I'll come back to you on that. So Diablo, you get back to your quarters. Now, are you still in the? Are you still with your groups in your group quarters, or in your personal outside of the? Outside of the consortium, and you're on mute.
Yes, outside of the consortium.
Okay, so you make it back to your quarters.
Oh, I go back to my quarters.
So describe your quarters for me, or for the one person that's watching us. Thank you, one person.
It's in Alphabet City.
Okay.
Basically, I live in. What I did was I bought an old warehouse, and I made it into a loft. Inside, underneath it, is my very private quarters. As for above, my windows are all tinted. Basically, they're all motorized. They open up in the daytime and stuff like that to get air. It's air conditioned. That also at the same time, depending on if it's fall, I'll open them up or whatever like that. But I'm very private, and I usually go at nighttime. Very rarely am I around in the daytime. Also, I kind of look for a neighborhood that's not where it's really too much traffic.
You picked the wrong place.
Facts.
There is areas, and you probably don't know because you probably haven't been down there as much like I have. There are areas in Alphabet City.
Not anymore.
It's kind of hoodie out.
Not anymore. You haven't been to New York in a long time.
You haven't been there in a long time,
Yeah,
buddy.
it's not anymore.
No, there's still some hoodie
All right,
areas.
you're not there. Shut up.
What?
Anyway, so
And I have been there, bitches.
all right. Anyway, now
AMC don't count.
As best as I could. Put it like this. It's
okay.
just
Nah, I got you. So okay. Given all that,
okay. So I'm gonna walk in. and basically, out of frustration, I'm gonna slam my head into the wall. Okay,
All right.
so
You take 75 points of damage.
I'm gonna
Hey,
slam
listen,
my
bro.
head into the wall, and I'm gonna scream. Basically, go
Wait,
look at the
are we
mirror.
talking about in game or what happened earlier today?
In game,
Okay.
in
all right,
game,
all right.
in game. So look at myself in the mirror. Look at the blood come down my face. Take out my 2 blades. Basically, I am going to change my clothes for a more, as you see my character in the photo, he's more with tailored suits. This now I'm gonna change into more of it's always black, but like black boots and stuff like that. Also have a second set of clothes in a bag. Put my 2 blades in their holsters underneath my jacket. Now, is it summertime or is it wintertime?
I think I said it was fall.
Okay. So put my blades in my jacket.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna switch vehicles, and I'm gonna go on the hunt.
Okay.
I'm gonna clean up my face, and I'm gonna go on the hunt. Basically, what I'll do is I'll most likely park my vehicle. Alphabet City. What is it, like a half an hour away to Central Park? Since it's nighttime.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So
Okay.
basically,
Go ahead.
what I'm gonna do is I gotta think about this correct. So, because I don't know all, there is areas in Central Park that are. Now, at what time do they close? Is it nighttime, like dawn to dusk?
I don't understand. What are you talking about?
Central Park.
What time Central Park closed?
I know I could drive through it.
But as far as like foot traffic,
Yes,
I can't say. So let's just call it
that's the dawn.
Yeah, let's call it 10 p.m. At this point, at this point in the year, it would be around 8.
8 o'clock. What I'm going to do is, I know there's restaurants in the park. Is
1
there
a.m.
Parking area. 1 a.m. What time?
1
is it
a.m.
now?
12:59.
What time is it now? As
It's after midnight. So
so I'm gonna find a
let's
parking.
just say by the time you get there, it's past 1 a.m.
Okay, so I'm gonna find a parking. Look at the area where I'm at. Real good. Just kind of checking. I would like to find a parking inside the park.
Okay.
Okay. So, what is the difficulty to find the parking inside the park?
Why don't you walk me through?
What's my plan?
Yeah, because you're giving me a what do you call it?
Glimpses?
Yeah, I'm getting.
so-
I think I understand where you're
When
going with
I
this.
say I'm on the
which
hunt,
you're giving
is
me
I
a
have the
crossword
urge.
puzzle of something. Oh,
When I say I'm on the hunt, is I have the urge.
you have the urge.
So,
Okay.
Basically,
Because
what
we
I'm
are playing
doing.
criminals and villains, and our friend Diablo has taken Diablo to a whole nother level and has decided to to create a serial killer. So for those who watch this now live or on YouTube, please excuse Diablo for what he's about to do.
So basically, I'm just gonna park my vehicle in a spot where I know that I'm not really gonna have a problem. Okay.
A problem what?
So this is what I'll do. I know
because
exactly.
when you guys make these statements, you're assuming I know what you're talking about. And even if I did, I need you to.
Problem with
I
the
need you
police
to-
or whatever like that.
Yeah.
Now I know it's late, so I gotta figure out. So basically, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the air out of my back tire. I do have a little, what it is like a
One of those
seal,
portable
seal
air-
flat
portable-
fix.
Okay.
Yeah, but it doesn't make sound.
Okay.
It's a flat fix that you put it in there, right?
It'll inflate your tire. Yeah.
Right. So my clothes look normal. I'm not trying to look crazy, but I do have like a black mask on me, just in case to cover my face.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. In my inner jacket, and I do have gloves. And they're black. They have these nitrogen gloves that like mechanics use,
I know
right?
what you're talking about.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna have those.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, I got those, and what I'm gonna do is park my vehicle, make it look like I got a flat. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Put a sign in the window. We'll be back, and I am going to prowl through, which I'm very good at. Prowl through the woods, and I'm gonna find myself someone to play with. Because there's always an idiot who likes to go in the park at nighttime.
Okay. All right. So let us. Where is it? Let us go back to the Hotel Obsidian with the rest of the group. We're going to start with. I'm going to start with Toreador. Observing all of this, what exactly are you in to? What's your goal here?
So, I had sent that kid to bring me this guy's clothes.
Yep.
And I purposely didn't say anything about the shoes on his feet.
Okay.
So I'm waiting for that.
You see him. He's looking through the window, and when he spots you, he's like.
So I walk over.
So he pops the door open, and then he's like, "Yo, thanks for not shouting me out, man. I really appreciate you. Here you go." And you can see part of that residue around the cuffs of his sleeves, and some underneath his fingernails.
Some around the kid's sleeves
Yes,
and under his fingernails.
correct. So yeah, I had to dig through a lot of that shit, man. I had to take it out of the old bag and put it into the new bag, because those fucking guys were just throwing that fucking goop everywhere.
So before I grab it from him, I look at the bag. Is it covered in that crap?
No. It looks like a new trash bag.
So I grab the bag from him without touching his hands.
And he's looking at you weirdly, like, yeah, you all right, man?
I'm good. You may want to
Say, yeah,
Cut your hands off.
Say, yeah, this
you
stuff
may want to
is.
soak your hands in peroxide or something.
Say, this stuff's starting to burn. It stinks too. Ugh.
Where are we?
You're at the employee. There's the door to go towards the back of the employee side of the house. So there's a long hallway that leads into an employees only section.
Is it both his hands or just one of his hands that has a goop on it?
Both. Black fingernails, all 10 fingers.
Okay. All right. So, this is what I'm gonna do. With my left hand, I'm gonna grab the bag.
Hmm?
I'm gonna take the bag and pull it away from him. With my right hand, I'm gonna pull out my rapier and slice his hands off. Both of them.
Okay. You're gonna need to make a strike roll.
Yep. I got an advantage because of surprise attacks.
All right. The difficulty for him would be a 2.
So.
Or no, actually just a 1. Difficulty 1.
Oh, okay. Let me just roll.
So, and you said you had an advantage?
I have several advantages actually.
Okay. So if that's the case, and it would reduce the difficulty down to 1, then that's an automatic success. So when he's just like, at first, you can see him like flinch in slow motion. Then there's a squirt of blood that comes across your field of vision.
Yep.
And he's just looking at you, and then he's just looking down.
As he looks down, I grab him by his mouth. Silence him.
Oh.
Wait.
All right. For that, I will have you do a speed check, and the difficulty for that would be a 3. Jesus Christ.
12.
People are
Oh,
fucked.
that's an 8, so I didn't do it.
And yeah. Jesus Christ. He cuts his hands off. All you hear is. He's just like, ah! And everyone, Ithera, Crosshair, Audible, because you're down in the lobby, talking with some folks. You donned a fresh set of clothes, and you're observing the cleanup effort, as bumbling as it is, and everyone's heads turn to Toreador, and
I'm in a room. Remember that.
what do you mean?
We had a closed door.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
in the room.
You're behind the door.
Yes.
Yes,
I'm in the
okay.
room with him.
But you're all here. Ah!
What the hell was that?
I go run into where the sound, I hear the sound at.
Okay.
Well,
As,
how far away is the sound?
Maybe about 20, 25 feet. So if you're in the center of the lobby of a hotel in your mind, there is the front desk. Then there's a hallway to the right of that front desk that's employees only.
Right.
There's a porthole window so that, people, it swings both ways so that, no one smashes into anybody. Looking in that direction, there's a streak of blood that just right across the window. Like one sliver of blood and then the scream, and Crosshair's just like, I'm running over. Toreador, before Crosshair gets there, what, if anything, are you doing?
I secure the hands and get it into the bag.
And he's like, what the fuck?
I look at him and tell him, "You'll thank me later." And I'm gonna walk away.
Go do.
And I'm gonna walk away.
All right, so
Oh, y'all some fuckers, but okay.
Crosshair, you open the door and you push the door initially and you hit something. When you look through the peephole, you can see your man. His name is Curtis. He's not the most. He's the most charismatic of your fuck ups. So in other words,
He's useless.
he is a useful idiot that can get people. He's a gopher extraordinaire. Can acquire things, can talk people. He's a talker. And that's the only reason why
Talk his blood from running out of his body.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why he's lasted as long as he has, considering some of the shady shit that he's involved in, light drugs, shit like that. But nothing that is nothing that rises to the level of needing to take him out or fire him or whatever. But now you see him on the ground. He has his back to the door, and there's a pool of blood extending from his upper body. You pull the door open because you can't push it any further without smashing it into him. You finally pry the door and pull it open, and I'm gonna have you do a perception check, and we're gonna do an opposed roll here. Both of you guys roll a 20. Toreador to duck out of sight just in time, and Crosshair to spot Toreador as he's walking away. So the higher of the two rolls wins. No bonuses, no nothing, just a raw roll.
So just to let you know,
Yes.
I'm trained in assassin skills, which includes stuff.
Okay. So what does that mean in terms of your die rolls? Like, help me understand what you mean.
It says I'm trained, so I guess I could.
Okay, so then you would you would be whatever you make a roll, and then that will add to the roll.
I rolled a 12.
All right, so you would need a 15 or better.
All right. I am trained in perception actually, though.
Okay,
I'm specialized.
so then you would need to just beat a 12. Oh, you're specialized? 15?
Yeah.
So you would need a 9 or better.
Okey-dokey.
All right. So once you go to you see him, and then you look up, and just turning the corner, you're able to see the back of someone that just turned that corner deftly, quickly. Ugh.
Somebody's been playing Scrabble this past
Yeah. So someone turned that corner, and it didn't look like they were running, but whoever did it had some skill.
All right.
And he's bleeding. Once you come around him, to see what happened, you notice his hands are missing at the wrist.
I take off his belt and his tie. I may turn it for both of his hands.
Okay.
Hold off the blood and get him to a medic.
So at this point, people start rushing towards. I don't know if Audible or Thera are making their way to his door, but I'm not going to make any assumptions.
I am gonna stand where I'm at and see what the fuck is going on. I'm not trying to fucking get involved. I don't know what the fuck's happening.
All right. So get him to the medic inside the Obsidian, get him stabilized, and then take him to one of our hospitals.
Okay.
Get the blood cleaned up professionally.
Ethera, Audible, you guys are talking, and I'll have you do your interaction, because you were purposely going to see Ethera, right, or Crosshair?
Me? I was gonna see Toreador.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, he's the person I've been speaking to.
Gotcha.
Remember, me and him had built a rapport, especially after the bullshit at the warehouse. And then, what's her face? What's the name of the woman? I wrote it down. Came and attacked me. As the goopy thing.
Raina.
Right. She came and attacked me as the goopy thing, and I let him know. So me and him are cool. Athera, she tolerates me.
That's right, because
I'm glad. I'm just happy she hadn't shoved her hand in my chest and pulled my heart out.
Yeah, because of your leering eyes.
Right. I respect Shorty though, so I'm not I'm not trying to try no problem. No, I don't need no problems.
You don't need that smoke.
Nope. Nope. I like my body the way it is. It's all right.
Okay.
You know?
So, watching both of you is just like just morbid curiosity, and you can see. Then Crosshair comes out of the room, calls for a medic. Eventually, a couple of people come over from the hotel, and they lift a handless orderly, or a handless obsidian worker who's unconscious, possibly dead. You can't really tell, but you can see the tourniquets around his wrists.
At that point, you should recognize your shoes.
I go to the security cameras, Lou, see who was in this room.
Okay.
With him.
That happens in a few. As you're making arrangements to take care
what
of.
was old boy's name that I dapped up?
Yeah, I forgot his name.
What was his name?
Shit.
Oh,
I know I said it. Can't remember it because it's an NPC. Let's just call him
Curtis.
Let's just call him Curtis.
Curtis. Right. Damn, son. Like, I told... Yo, ninjas don't listen. Ninjas don't listen. I'm looking around for Toreador to see where the fuck he is.
He's not in the lobby, that's for sure.
Well, clearly.
Yep.
Real.
I think I put the wrong music for this fucking scene. Jesus Christ.
You gotta do the Donald Trump.
No, you actually have the right music. It's gonna be party time real soon.
Are you going to reach out to Toreador?
Yeah, well, I was supposed to meet him in the lobby, I think, originally.
Okay, so Toreador, when you get into the room.
Yeah, answer the phone. Hello? Oh, nonchalant.
Yo, where you at, son?
Oh, I'm in my room.
Oh, okay. Wait, what? I don't think you told me your room number.
Yeah, you know where my room is.
Okay, so I'm gonna come check you in a second. Yo, there's some bullshit happening down here, son. Yeah, for real.
What happened?
I don't want no parts. I think the kid that I gave my shoes to after getting all that fucking black shit on my shoes in the warehouse. Oh no, when I was upstairs. Yo, I think he's dead.
He's dead?
Yeah.
He easily should have had another 2 hours before he passed out. I mean,
I don't know. I kind of recognized the shoes on his feet. I told him not to do anything. I told him to put the shit away. Put the shit away. Ninjas just don't want to listen to the kid. All right, look, I'll be right there in a second.
All right.
I have the phone. I go to his room.
Anyway, yeah. I'm gonna start doing what I just said I was doing, man.
Okie doke.
Put my gloves on. Take samples. Start separating everything. I'm gonna go over his clothes. This guy's clothes in particular. Is there anything on him, on his clothes that doesn't seem like it belongs to him, but it's his? So like maybe a gift, like maybe a pin or a lapel or something that was given to him by Reina?
He would be the one to ask.
Yeah, but looking at his clothes, the way his clothes, so he's white. He's like he's not a. He dresses like what? A thug?
No, you get that's for Audible to answer.
Audible, how do you dress normally?
Oh, I'm always fly. I dress.
Yeah, but
I usually have like a jacket, like I'm an athlete, so you know I probably have like a jacket on, like a tee.
All right. So let me just make this easier for you. The clothes that you were wearing, what did they look like? Like, are they athletic, street-like, or?
No, I knew we were at a meeting, so I dressed up a little bit, but I'm not no tux. I got like a jacket.
Okay, so you were up casual.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know.
So looking at his style of clothes. Okay. and the way he normally wears his clothes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm checking his clothes for anything that might be extra that seems to be out of the ordinary for that kind of dressing.
No. Aside from the spots of the liquid, there's nothing out of the ordinary that stands out.
All right, and so I take samples of his pants, the pant legs, the cuff, the bottom.
Okay.
I take samples from there. I take fabric from there that may or may not have that black stuff on it.
Mm-hmm.
And the fingers. I clip off 2 of the fingertips.
Okay.
Put them in a specimen vial. And then the rest of it, I just he's coming from the lobby, right?
Yes.
I know where his room is. And this is the hotel. So what I'm gonna do is this. Since the only place I know that has broken windows is his room, I'm gonna sneak over to his room real quick. Pick the lock, get in, and just chuck the bag out the window. Cause I got what I needed. Understand?
Yes.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay. When you get to his room, he's
heading towards my room.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
We can move past that. You do all of that.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be remiss to not remind you that there is security cameras in the hotel, not in the rooms per se, but in the hallways. Now, are you going to, knowing that, are you still going to try to get into Audible's room?
No, I just go to the trash chute and throw it down.
Okay.
I mean, this place is fucked already. So.
So Audible, you come down, you come up as Toreador is coming down out from the trash chute, and
by now I'm just wearing a white tee and some sweatpants.
Okay.
And some I put on a fresh pair of kicks.
Describe for me, Toreador, how your mannerisms as he's approaching you.
My mannerisms?
Yeah.
Nonchalant.
Okay.
As he's approaching, I wave to him. Like, hey, you alright? You looked shook earlier.
My friend got that we saw in the warehouse that was gooped up, like I told you. Like she fucking somehow climbed the fucking building into my room and attacked me. I barely made it out of here with my life. It's a good thing I fly a little bit, and I blasted the bitch in this middle of the sky. That's what they're cleaning up down. That's what they're cleaning up down there.
So that was your friend? So that was the one the lady.
Yeah.
She didn't die from that. You know that. I can tell you that she didn't die from that. She escaped her way into the sewers.
What?
You need to watch it back.
Ninja, didn't I just tell you? She came through my window, watch my back. I had to watch my front. How many flights is that? Are you kidding me?
She is Spanish.
True that.
Determination.
I guess.
You must have really pissed her off.
I don't know how. That was like my fam. I don't even know what I would have did to piss her off. She was telling me that I was like betraying her and shit. I don't do that.
There's got to be something they did to her. They warped her perception or something.
I don't know. Shit was scary though. That shit was scary as fuck. I don't even know. What's even our next move? Where's all these other fuckers at? What's going on with them? Have you seen anybody else from the meeting?
Well, I got called by Mr. Knight. He put me on a call for services. So I guess they're.
Oh, the wizard dude?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
What kind of services?
Me? Well, I interrogate. So
Okay.
either there's someone that he's planning on bringing in the question, or someone planning on bringing in to make unhappy, very, very unhappy. So I don't know. Either way, I'm looking forward to it.
I mean, unhappy how? Is it a money thing, or is he just trying to get information about like what the fuck is going on here?
I don't know. Whatever it is, I'll do it. I don't care. I don't mind. I like
I mean,
information.
I'm not mad at you. You're trying to get that paper.
So I'm looking at him. Is he all right? Does he look like he had any of that stuff on him? Does he look like he's reacting?
No.
Like I examine I look in his pupils as I'm talking to him, checking, I'm being aware, conscious of his breathing.
Okay.
He doesn't look any different.
At first glance, no.
All right. So yeah, we gotta make sure we don't get none of that stuff on us, because whatever that thing is, it's not good.
Clearly.
So what should we do? I mean, I don't know who to talk to about this.
Neither do I. Look, I'm just a grunt. I just listen for my name. I'm point and shoot, right? I already called my capo for my gang, Blitz, and let him know that some shit is foul right now and that he needs to come back and check everything. But he sounded like he was preoccupied, and I haven't talked to the big boss in a minute. I probably won't even see him. Who knows what he's up to? He's always moving and shaking.
Well, I hope someone is taking this situation serious, because this is, I don't know. They don't look good.
No.
They don't look good at all. Go get a drink?
Yeah, I could use one for real.
All right, let's go. So, since I don't really have the facilities to fully process what I have, I'll go in my room. I put the samples and stuff I took, pack it up in a nice little box, put a little bow on it, I'll take it downstairs, and I'm gonna give it to the concierge. And tell him to give this to Artemis.
Artemis walks in this hotel, all hell's gonna break loose.
That's true.
I'm sorry, what was the name? I thought it was Artemis.
Crosshair.
Sorry.
For real.
Excuse me, guys, you need direction. Holy shit, it's killer.
It just turns to you like, she needs to die.
Like hit girl and freaking kick ass in the hallway scene.
For real.
So yeah, that's what I do.
Okay. Okay, so I want to take it back to Ethera. Crosshair. You had made those. You finally made the arrangements. You were about to. The security part is coming to your mind. You're getting that ready. Ethera, what if anything are you doing in this lobby as all this shit is going down? I don't know if you're on mute or not. Ethera? Anybody? Are we? Yeah.
What was Curtis wearing on his feet?
Curtis was wearing on his feet
Really expensive kicks.
Yes.
Insanely, like, what were they?
Are they out of his pay grade? Just
Fuck
the way
yeah.
they look?
Definitely.
Okay, Lou, I didn't know you can do that. Can you do that with a glass of water too? Do they look like they have anything on the bottom of it?
Oh yeah.
Stop before he goes to the hospital. I get a heavy bag. I get some heavy gloves.
Cut off his
I
feet.
peel those shoes off of him, put it into a bag.
You did it wrong. You cut off his feet.
Now I ain't cutting off his feet.
That's a savages.
Take the sneakers off. Now I have some samples to work with in my lab. But anyway, take and let them go, and I have a cleanup crew come with bleach and all that good stuff to get rid of all that. I take a sample of his blood too. Damn that.
Okay. I mean, he is still alive. He's just he's unconscious from shock and blood loss. He's sweating, heavily breathing heavy. They have him on they had to put him on an oxygen tank, and they take him away.
I asked them to give me a test tube of his blood real quick.
Okay. They get you the sample that you need. It doesn't take that long. Give a couple of weird looks as you're asking for that and peeling off his sneakers. So it looks like you're just taking his blood and robbing him for his kicks. And Ethera, are you there? Ethera.
I'm gonna go look at the security cameras from my lab. Unless I'm really needed and it's an emergency, I'm gonna start working. And I'm waiting for Mo.
All right. I think Ethera is
muted or mic sleep.
Probably in the mic sleep.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Okay. Just wanted to find out if you were doing anything in the lobby as all this shenanigans went down.
Oh. Currently just moving around. So what am I seeing?
We heard the screams. You saw
Mhm.
you saw Crosshair pulling out Crosshair and a couple of other employees pulling out poor handsless Curtis. And yeah. And the cleanup's still underway. The truck with the icicle, with the giant icicle, it was being carted away, and that was pretty much it. They're still trying to clear up the crapola from the street.
There was something from last time as I was getting ready to leave. I'm trying to remember. There was something happened. Oh yeah, there was some kind of weather pattern or something.
And then there was that explosion from the distant explosion.
Right, that's what it was. The distant explosion.
From the like the TV inside the bar, there was you can there's a live aerial footage of the explosion from that warehouse area on the from the east side. Oh no, from the west side. And unknown origin. There's a lot of speculation on the news, but
at least we know where what the explosion was and where it's at.
Yeah.
And how far is it from where we're at here?
I would say probably about it's crosstown, maybe about 10 to 15 blocks, between 10 and 15.
All right. So, yeah, I'm getting out of the hotel. I have no reason to stay in this hotel.
Okay.
This is I am going to slip out and head towards. I think I will head towards my home and get some shit together. Yeah.
I don't want to interrupt, but I think last game your boss told you to stay there because something happened.
It was the explosion. That's what it was. That kind of.
Okay.
Yeah. But beyond the explosion, there's nothing else. Let me see. Yeah. Initially, I'm gonna head home. Yeah, get clear. Because the hotel is too hot a spot right now. There's too much happening here. I do not want to be here.
Okay. Now, leaving the hotel, where is your home?
I will say uptown. Maybe edge of the lower end of Harlem. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Leaving the hotel is not an issue. There are several. There's two side exits that lead you onto different streets.
Mm-hmm.
The main entrance is the one that is currently being blocked off, and the cleanup crew is in place. When you leave one of the side entrances, it leads out to the service street where deliveries are made, and it's not necessarily the most well lit, but it's lit enough for you to see both ends. To the right is where all the commotion is. To the left leads you down that street is a one-way street to the next one, and that one turns, it curves to the right. When you make that, I'm not describing this correctly, but the lesser lit side of the street to the right. It's around 1 a.m. So aside from all the commotion and the truck and the shouting and the scream and the people making noise to the right, it's relatively quiet on the left. But you do see another door that's open at the end of maybe about 20 feet. No. I would say about 35 feet to your left. That's attached to the hotel. It's not marked, and it's open, and you can hear something as you get closer to it. And the only reason why I say that is because if you're trying to avoid the cleanup crew, then
Definitely.
you would need to go to the left. You can go across the street. It's a one-way street, so there's no parking. And there's an awning that goes around from where you are all the way down to the end where the building is.
Okay.
So it's not really well lit, but there's that door.
All right. Well, I want to give this place and the cleanup crew and the muck that's leaking all over the place a wide berth. Across the street sounds good.
Okay. When you cross the street, obviously the commotion, whatever the commotion is echoing throughout this street, and from that doorway, there's some movement because you're across the street. It's and the awning is there blocking the street light. You don't really see too much. However, it looks like someone is hunched over. It could be they're tying their shoe. Really can't tell from where you're. You don't have any advanced vision abilities, right? Okay.
No.
They're person that's hunched over as you're walking. You're not making a ton of noise, if any. But they stand. As they stand, it has a weird posture, and in the sense that it looks like he's leaning to his left, so his right shoulder is higher than his left shoulder, and this is all in the same frame as you're walking past the door across the street, and you can hear something like but it's not connected to that particular person that's standing. So he turns and faces you. Hold on, somebody invite Crosshair, please. And he turns. His face, you can see the whites of his eyes. That you can see clearly. They're not glowing, but you can see the whites of his eyes. And as he's moving slowly towards you, his skin is just black, and his lips are pulled back to where you can see his teeth. So think like a classic zombie trope. You can just see and in his right hand is a person. It looks like somebody that works for the hotel, and there's a huge gash going across his shoulder to the base of his chest, to the top part of his chest, and he's dragging him with, and just stops for a moment to stare in your direction as you're moving. This is all in that one moment as you're walking past, and I'm just going to take some liberties and to say that you're just the curiosity in that moment for you to look as to what the source of that sound is, what it is, and what you need, whether or not you need to take some action in order to either engage or avoid or whatever the case may be.
Yeah, I want to be sure what it is I'm seeing, and
correct,
is it coming in my direction?
Yeah. So with that, in that moment, it stands perfectly still. All you can hear is help me, and the thing just turns from you and turns its head down to his right arm, and then lifts him up to about chest high, and he's just dangling there. He can't move. His right arm, that one that doesn't have the bite mark, is reaching up towards the hand, and the thing just picks him up and then just slams him against the wall. And with a sick thud, there's no more noise coming from him.
I am going to quicken my pace and keep it moving.
No, I don't have him as a contact, so I can't add him.
All right, I'll do that right now. Give me a sec here. All right, so we'll wait for him to come back. There he is. You quicken your pace, and do you have any battle senses? Are you just moving and looking straight ahead? How are you doing that?
Moving. Glance back occasionally to see if it's following me. If not, try to get out to a main street. Hail a taxi, hop in, be out.
Okay. I'm going to need you to make a speed check, because when you do that first glance, you can see it step out into the street and come out from under the awning. And this thing is just, it's as it steps out, it looked like, weirdly, it looked like it grew. Your eyes must be playing tricks on you. Now, you've been around metas, so this isn't necessarily super shocking. But as it does that, that second time you steal that glance, as you're moving away, there's a body flying in your direction. So I need you to make a speed check.
Oh shit. Okay.
Or you can use an ability, however you do it, but that body coming towards you is being hurtled.
I will then make use. Give me a second. I'm double checking. Fleet of foot.
Hold on 1 second, guys. I'll be right back.
Okey-doke.
I will make use of fleet of foot. Yeah.
Okay. So that's going to do what? It's going to... Isn't that just a movement?
Yeah, literally. Okay. I can move a short distance as part of another action, or I can move a long distance as my entire action for a turn. If I apply a level of effort to this ability, I can move a long distance and make an attack as my entire action for a turn. I'm making use of it to get clear.
Okay, so you're going to take a long action? What do you...
Yes.
All right.
Long distance for my entire action for the turn.
All right. So let's say for mechanics' sake, that will drop down the difficulty by 1. So go ahead and make a roll, and I'll tell you if you get it.
Okay.
And you can use your effort if you choose.
Let me just do the roll.
Okay.
You gotta be kidding me. I guess I'm spending XP. Fucking die.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Okay, so make your... So that's -1 XP for the reroll. Go ahead. Okay, so at first you trip, and then the thing just flies past you as you duck and you move. Once it hits the wall behind you, there's that crash and sick thud as bones and skulls smash against the wall, explode, just showering you with blood. And you run past it. Well, not showering you. You know what I mean? You get the splash, the splash effect from the blood as it explodes against the wall because of that. In rolling that one and re-rolling it, you trip slightly just in that shock, and get your bearings and move.
Right.
You can hear it.
Yeah, I'm not staying there.
In that moment, you can swear you can hear it say, "Give me your power."
Oh, hell no. Hell no. Damn right about it.
All right. You clear the corner. You make your mad dash. You can see there's a cab stand there. There's some gentlemen that are talking. They're sharing cigarettes and whatever, and drinking coffee. As you run towards one of them, is like, hey, you need a cab, get in, come on.
I hop in the cab. I say, I clap my hands like, let's go. I give him,
where do you go?
I give him my address.
I don't go to Harlem. Get out. No, I'm just saying. It's actually pretty accurate. No. So you say, are you sure? You're too pretty to go to Harlem.
I take out some cash immediately. Take out a 20. Yes, let's start.
Just then you can hear, holy shit, from outside, and people running past the car. And you say, what the hell is going on? Oh! He puts his foot on the gas and just hauls ass as the thing with alarming alacrity. And yes, I've been playing Scrabble. Reaches out and grabs at the cab, rips the back right quarter panel and the bumper right off. He goes, oh, my cab! What the fuck was that?
I don't know, and I don't want to know. There we
Fucking
go.
mutants! He's just driving off. Okay. So that's Ethera's night. Coming back to Diablo Mystic Knight. Diablo. Well, Mystic Knight, what if anything are you doing now that you've returned to your quarters?
I was gathering that information.
No, I understand that, but I gave you what it yielded. What are you doing with it?
No, remember, I had asked you if I got any identifier markers off of the barrels.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes.
And what else within that 48 hours that I was able to reel back? What else did I see?
So the what do you call it? The look back using with the means that you have are not really yielding you much. There's, if for anything else, you're not really seeing a discernible pattern. I mean, I don't know specifically what you're looking for.
I'm looking for any maneuver and anything that's been moving in and out of that warehouse in the last 48 hours.
Okay, so
the time that we looked at the feed.
Yeah, and I told you it was just those two vans. Let's see.
That's it. Those two vans. I didn't see anything bursting out of those front doors that broke open the gate.
Well, I mean, Google Earth does not have night sight, so I'm not going to say that you didn't. You had the street cams that you were able to record. Didn't really give you high resolution images, but again, those types of satellites don't have night vision, as far as I can tell, as far as I understand. If anybody knows different, please let me know, and I'll adjust. No big deal.
Well, remember, Google satellites are not being run by Google AI, so who knows what they've got?
Wow.
I'm just saying.
That's very good. I applaud the effort. Very good.
This is your show, buddy, not mine. I just need info. That's all I need. Actionable info.
So they got high resolution imagery, digital elevation and model data. They got map layers, street view, past satellite imagery that they collect, image collection dates. That's what they got.
Some stuff here. I'm just trying to get it here. Why is it not coming up? There we go.
Oh, what's that? I missed it.
I'm talking to myself. I'm sorry.
He's trying to figure out how well he can screw you over.
Yeah, pretty much.
First of all, sir, how dare you give away my playbook?
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounded like you're just picking up a phone call from somebody you want to talk to. Yeah. What do you want?
I'm just waiting.
La 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 la. Oh, here it is.
I'm debating if I should let you know that one of them got out.
Letting who know? Me know?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Am I going to get the right information? Or you going to go see somebody first?
Ah.
Oh, well, I'll go see somebody first. And then I'll let you know.
Sounds about right. Okay.
That's some hurt feelings right there.
I mean, this information ain't cheap.
Is the recluse talking?
Still saying not cheap. Cheap?
Shut up, DoorDash.
You're dumb. Where is it? The company that, there's really nothing that you can glean from the top of the canisters. There are.
If I could get a side view of the
No,
building from Google.
Yeah.
From Google.
Okay, so you do
I-
understand there's Google vans that do street view, and then top-down satellites. Not, I'm going to angle sideways so that one of my fat players can see something on the side of a fucking canister. I'm trying to work with you here. You're not making it easy, sir.
Nope, not supposed to.
Motherfucker. See, that's it. Game over. Game over, man. Yeah, so there's not anything that you're going to be able to glean from the top of the canisters. The vans don't have any markings. They're black vans. The gentlemen that are the people that were taking the one of the things that you did notice is that the men that were unloading the the barrels, they were wearing tack gear but didn't have weapons. So in other words, they had the vest and the boots.
Everything else but weapons.
Everything else but like the semi-automatic or the automatic rifles.
Of course, no discernible insignia on them or nothing.
Nothing that the satellite's going to be able to detect. Those are small, minute things that it's not meant for that.
And the thing got moved, so whatever was there is no.
You talking about as far as the actual location? Yeah. Okay, I don't mean to hurry you here, but fucking hurry up.
Hurry up. I'm saying it's kind of difficult to make a decision with very little info.
I understand that.
Well,
very little info for what you have right now, sure. But
I mean, I wasn't expecting for you to be such a miser, but it's okay.
Wow.
And I wasn't expecting you to think that fucking Google Earth was going to give you all this fucking information.
Google Earth translated Teletran 1.
Right. Not a fucking military satellite. It's Google.
Even military satellites have limits.
You seem like you just want to be able to do this from the comfort of your home. So I'm trying to understand what it is. What else do you need? What else do you think you need based on the information I gave you, which isn't very much. I will say that.
I'm saying,
but that's because you're not pulling
to a direction as to where to go and look for the information.
Uh-huh.
Because as we're starting off right now, we've got nowhere to look except for the ethereal shepherd, and his cronies, of which we have no clue where they're at. I've got no information or word back from the people I put out for the drug Solomon Grant, which that could be very easy because they can't get to it. Fine, I can deal with that. I mean, I'm not trying to do it just from the comfort of my home, but I'm looking to go in a directed area, and you're not giving much. So I'm trying to figure out now how else to come away with something feasible that would make sense for my character in order for him to approach an answer that my boss is seeking. So yeah, thank you very much.
I'm not saying that there aren't any ways. It's just what you've looked for, using the means that you've utilized. You're not gonna. It's not It's giving you the results that I've given you, which aren't much.
You also do understand that the other ways are not pertinent to the character build. There's other things that I could have done, but I can't do it because of the character. That's not your fault or my fault. It's just what it is.
I believe it's your fault.
So,
I believe it's completely your fault. And I believe that the New York Jets are getting their asses handed to them. So this is going to be a fun night for me.
So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to look into the drug solving run, how much information there is out there. Whether it be rumors on Facebook, whatever I can run, whatever algorithm I can run in order to be able to gather as much info as I can from here in order to figure out more or less what would be the prime location for its sale.
Okay. So you do find one, but after a while, you do find one. Problem is, it's in... Wait a minute. Just give me a second here. Da-da-da. It's in Crimson Accord territory. And I say problem as just a filler word, but the issue is it's in Crimson Accord territory. And in fact, it's there's someone that is using social media and using very, very poorly coded messages. That there's this new thing. They're trying to put it out there and be subtle about it, but they're being terrible at being subtle. And it's at the Venom Lounge, and it's in Crimson Accord territory.
Okay.
It's right off Midtown on the east side, and yeah.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send a message seeking that I'm interested, making it look like one of these high-tier individuals. I don't care who it is, right? Because if he's this sloppy, he should take the bait. Once he accepts the invite or the message, put a worm in his phone so I can use it for audio and visual, and confirm that he is selling vendor. Also allows me to track.
Okay. Let's do an all-in-one roll. It's your intellect, and the difficulty for that would be challenging. So it's a 5.
Okay. So hacking -1, intelligence -2. I'm also going to use the asset with improving web connections -3. Fuck it, let's just make it a 0.
So,
putting in 3 effort.
Okay, and how many
of my pool?
You put 3 from the previous, correct?
No, I put 1. That's why I had to re-roll. If not, it would have been an automatic success.
Okay.
Dude, if you roll a 1 right now.
No, it's an automatic success. I reduce it to 0.
Okay.
So I've used up a total of 4 from my pool. I don't remember how much I had left. I think
You
I
have
like 7.
your intellect is your total pool is 12, correct?
Yeah.
You have 8 remaining.
Okay. No, I have 3. Remember, I didn't get it fully up the last time. And I remember I had used some, and with what I use now, it should be around 3.
Okay. All right. Okay. And you're able to get a connection. You're able to get a hook, and you're able to drop your worm. it is at the Venom Lounge, that connection, and opening up the audio, it's difficult because there's too much ambient music that's going on in the background.
No, that's understood. What I really am focusing on right now is the video.
Oh, okay. Well,
I just use both. I'm just gaining access to both.
Mhm.
So when he's in a quieter room or in a private room or whatever, I can overhear whatever the conversations are or any calls that come in. I can record.
Okay. And the ultimate goal of doing what?
Confirm that they're doing Solomon Garnet and the location, and see if he actually has a contact with someone in Shepherd's squad, which is not supposed to be dealt with, or they don't deal with anybody.
All right.
So if he does have a contact with them, then that's really special information. Because as far as anybody's concerned, nobody's been able to establish any contact with these guys.
What you get, it's going to take a while of listening because, again, pocket shuffling, texting mostly to women, mostly about coke or meth or Molly or oxys, and you're the only one that you can see in his history right of today. Because for some reason, well, not for some reason, but the metadata is there, but he clears his history for his text messages fairly frequently, and even with his VPN, it's not like it's hard for you to get that information. But as far as you can tell from most of his text messages, which are nonsense and self-aggrandizing, and him just looking for pussy and for fun or whatever, and trying to make connections. It seems like somebody that's more of a braggadocio, and you're the one that has it, and he's like, oh shit, somebody's looking for that good son, let's get it. And then you can hear someone else in the background. It's like, for real? Somebody got those kinds of stacks? Oh, we need to rob them, son. Nah, kid. If I can make a connect, I can make some good money on this. I'm not doing that. And he's just like, I just hope they text me back. I hope they hit me back. I'm so bad with the slang now. This is how old I am. I hope they hit me back, and I can get this shit. I can get this shit sold.
We get the point.
Jesus
so this
Christ.
is what I'm gonna do. Look,
yeah,
I'm gonna basically just comb his entire phone, get his entire information, make sure that I stay alive tracking on his signal, because if he's bragging about this, he may draw some unwanted attention, and that's exactly what I'm looking for, to see who's gonna press up on him. So I'm gonna keep him pinged, right? While I sift through all his metadata to find out who's been texting, like who else has been inquiring about the Solomon Grande, and see if any names hit, like anyone's familiar, whether it be from the other bosses or whether it be, rival gangs, whatever, even people of interest. So I'm gonna start that. I'm also gonna look at his phone, track his GPS and where he's been, see if he's just local or he's been all over the place in the city, and try to kind of figure out what type of pattern he has, and to draw a timeline, all for the purpose to see more or less where his fonts are, so that way I can have a better idea how to access him quickly if he gets in trouble. My hope is to reverse this whole thing with him, where he's expecting me to be his contact. I'm hoping that I'll be able to nab him and make him my thrall if he survives long enough. Because if he's got the balls to be bragging about having Solomon Grande, I respect that. It's also, he doesn't know he's going to be a guinea pig right now.
Okay. So I'm going to move on to Diablo. Diablo, stalking the park. and you hear voices as you're walking down a footpath. It's male, mostly. Well, you're able to suss out 2 females, 2 males, and they seem to be drinking. When you, it's a walk path. So when you get to a point where you can see them, they're all sitting at a bench, and they're passing a bottle along under a street under one of those street lamps, and they just seem to be chatting it up. They're all Caucasian, except for one black woman, and the 2 men are dressed in suits. Both the women are wearing, not gowns or anything, but nice sundresses, considering the weather, and they look like they just came from somewhere, and they're just talking, enjoying the evening. And one of the girls is like, I don't think we should be in the park anymore. It's like, I heard some crazy shit about this one guy who likes to do blood things, and he's part beaver, and no, he's a beaver blood mage. No, I'm kidding, but she does. There's always the one that's just like, maybe we should go and just find somewhere else to go, and the dudes are just like, trying to talk her out of it. Her girlfriend is like, don't be a Debbie Downer. So they're engaging in small talk, talking shit. They're about 30 feet away, with the shadows that this place is casting, and I'm assuming that you're dressing for the occasion.
Oh yeah.
No one spots you. There's no visual of you. They're just shooting the shit with each other.
So, Lou, if my speed is an 11.
That's just that's just for your pool. It has nothing to do with your actual speed.
Okay, so basically, this is my thing. Is what I want to do is I'm waiting for a dip into the shadow. That once that girl steps into the shadow, I want to flow through it. I have an ability that basically makes it silent. So I have a silent bubble around me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll tell you it right here. You create a quiet bubble. It's 3 intellect points of protection around you. You see it?
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. Okay. So, walk me through it. What are you doing?
Okay. So basically, what I want to do
It's intellect, right?
is to basically pump my blood to a point where, or use my mystic abilities to basically hide myself if I can.
Obfuscate.
Okay. And use the shadows, and just like once they hit into a dark spot, I just run by, snatch, keep on going.
Okay. You're going to need to make a roll for that. I will assign a difficulty of a 4, and that's a speed check.
I'm going to use, that's 3 intellect points. I'm going to use 3 more intellect points.
No, it's a speed check, meaning you need to use your speed pool.
I'll use 3 speed pool.
All All right, so that lowers it. So you need a 9 or better.
Holy shit!
Wow.
I'm gonna use an XP point. What the fuck? Yo, how you jerking us today? I'm gonna
You
use,
definitely bought stock.
yeah.
It's official.
I'm gonna use an XP point. What is it?
Okay.
Well, let me just take this off real quick.
I'm writing them down now, and what you guys have used them for. Jesus.
Fuck you. How about that one?
Oh.
Nah, I can't blame you for this.
Not for nothing. This is making me feel better.
Oh,
Again?
Are you fucking kidding me? Wow. You suck as a serial killer.
what's this fucking?
Yo, it's a serial
Fine.
fumbler.
Yo, I can't even use it again, right?
Yes, actually you can. Gonna use another XP?
Yo, if I get another one, I'm not playing this character.
If you roll another one,
Here we
it's
go.
official.
Okay. Jeez.
Man. Fuck.
Wow, you couldn't make that stuff up.
So
Dude, I mean,
so you wait till you wait till your opportunity. They what do you call it? They finally decide to get moving. The men go up front. They're sharing they're sharing a cigarette. They're sharing a joint, and the girls are behind talking. And one of them, as part of your opportunity, she said, "Wait up! I gotta fix my shoes." She's like, "Come on, bitch, hurry up!" And
thank the
moves
Lord
ahead.
I used the silence globe because the fumbles
And
would
the
have
first time you can figure that you're so excited that you stumble forward, and then the second time you're just like trying to catch yourself, get pissed off, and thankfully you did have that silence globe. You finally catch up to her in your frustration and you snatch her.
keep on going with her, and basically,
She
shut off the
screams, but the yeah, okay.
shut off the oxygen so she passes out.
All right, we'll give you that.
And I'm just gonna keep on going. And basically, you know how it is, right?
Yeah,
like
no,
the way I'm-
eventually, after well, I don't know if you can hear anything within the bubble, but let's just say that you can. At a certain point, once you drag her off, you can hear it. Heather, what the fuck? Heather, where is she? And then the guys are like, they chime in, and all of a sudden you can hear her screaming, Heather, Heather.
Lou,
It's
basically,
like, oh
the
my
way-
God, it's that stumbling guy with the bubble on.
I never. Well, yeah, I think I did one time. I think it was like a 1 and a 2. I got it.
Dude.
This reminds me of Dracula, Dead and Loving It.
That is crazy, son.
Ah,
All right, so your intent is to this young lady?
No, I want her to pass out. I'm gonna knock her.
You do that, and she does eventually succumb to the lack of oxygen.
Keep on dragging her, but like in through the woods or whatever like that. Make sure I'm not by any pathways or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Get her to one spot, right? Cut open her shirt where she's bare, and basically, this is what I'm doing, Lou.
Apparently, he's been thinking about this for a while.
Pretty much.
You guys see how excited he just got?
And I thought that was creepy.
Oh, I am going to do a Hellborn chant.
Wait, did you
That-
say more than the help one chant? Because I didn't hear.
Oh, it didn't fucking come through. All right, so I'm gonna do a chant in my demonic. I'm gonna make the symbol, and I'm gonna make a symbol on her stomach, and basically I'm gonna use her body as a portal to bring a creature from hell, from my plane, to come through, just to terrorize, to destroy, just to let it do whatever it does. Because now I know somebody is doing something. So my plot is I'm going to start bringing my kind out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the chant, make with my fingernail. I'm just going to carve the symbol on her stomach, do the chant, and well, I don't know how much what is it, intelligence points would it cost me to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just gonna focus my mana into it, and then basically I'm gonna do a demonic alien type situation where it comes out of her.
Okay.
And also as it's basically an offering to my demon lord at the same time that he takes the soul, but I'm also bringing something.
All right.
Mwah.
You do the chant, and make an intelligence roll. This is going to be a 6 difficulty.
Bro, just don't roll a 1, please.
You
Six,
can
that's
you
18,
can
right?
you can lower it, yeah, using skills, abilities, or your effort.
I got an edge of a 1.
So that just means your effort, your next effort cost is going to be 2 instead of 3.
I even know what's
You have from your
Got
intellect, you have 13
knowledge,
points.
wisdom. That's 3 intellect points.
Okay.
No, wait a minute. Let me. +2 to your intellect pool. +2 to your intellect pool for being smart and devious. That help? I don't know.
I'm sorry, hold on.
I open this portal to Satan with air, earth, water, and fire.
That's the music we're playing for Dwight.
The one thing that I can tell you that you can use is, I don't know if you want to. You can use your perfection cipher, but you would
No.
but you would lose it.
I can't.
Okay.
And I'm gonna explain why. Remember I gave it to Fat Boy on the
that's
last
right.
one?
Yep. Never mind. So intelligence power shift. You lower it by 1 step. That'll be a 5, and give a arcane flare, blessing of the gods. No. Yeah, you would just have to expend effort in order to lower the difficulty. You could
All right.
you could you could lower it as much as well. No, you can only lower it by your tier, so you can lower it one more. By your effort, excuse me. So you can lower it to a 3, and it will cost you the 3.
So a 9 or better.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, better.
Extorius.
20.
Boom. All right. Now you get to choose the effect, because this a 20 essentially gives you the option of choosing an effect outside of just the like in combat. You could choose a major effect or additional damage. In this case, there's no damage; it's just an effect.
So in the Hellborn language, in my home language, I asked my lord, bring forth wrath. Let's bring forth wrath. Let loose what you feel is best to come from our world.
All right. So with that, her chest starts to violently shake, and you can hear bones cracking. It's chest burster in that you can see her skin starting to stretch and pop. Her eyes shoot open, but she can't make a sound. She's screaming silently as all the air is taken from her lungs, and then her eyes roll back, and a hand comes through her. A clawed hand comes through her chest and just reaches over to the side, and then another one pushes itself out and stretches her entire chest open. And with that, you just see a glowing pair of eyes. And in that one instance, the smells of your world just fill your nose.
I'm gonna just inhale it,
and just in that one motion, something just like zooms past you, and as it clears the treetops, you can see these sick wings just unfold and just take off into the sky.
all right.
And then from the girl's mouth,
You have done well.
and
Okay.
then she just her body just starts to slowly melt into a puddle of just sick fluid, just bubbling, hot, sick smelling fluid.
So Lou, I'm gonna bow and mark myself, not cutting myself, but just mark myself, like doing the symbol of my lord on my chest, like how you do like that.
Yeah. I know, I got you.
So do that, and all I'm gonna do is just clear the area in the sense of just making sure I'm not leaving any mess or anything like that.
No, there's no way that you can not leave a mess.
Meaning, like my footprints, I'm gonna clear as best as I can my footprints, any markings, like because I was on my knees, I'm gonna clear that up a little bit as best as I can.
Okay. All right. So let's move away from this psychopath. Jesus Christ. You know what? He wants to play serial killer? He just serial killed somebody. Fuck. All right, so we're going to come back to Audible Toreador and Crosshair. Crosshair, you get to the security desk, two things pop out at you. There was a silent, not a silent alarm, but on one of the cameras you see one of your guys is like, "What the fuck is that?" It's like, and there's three guys in the security office, and they're just like, you can hear them talking, and one of them is just like, "Yo, what the fuck is that?" Then they all turn. "What are you talking about?" As you walk into the room, they don't notice you just yet. It's at that back security door. It's like, yeah.
So I look over their shoulders.
And you can see this thing that was engaging Ethera. One of your guys was going out for a smoke. And that's an entrance that nobody really cares. It's not like heavily secured, but it's where people go out to smoke. They're not allowed to smoke in the lobby, only in the cigar bar, which no employee is allowed near anyway. That's for VIPs. So they all take their smoke breaks out there, and with that, he had the door open. He's smoking, and then just above him, something reached down and grabbed him, and then like it was crawling down, grabbed him, and then just dropped, like twisting it. It dropped onto his feet, but its arm was still his arm was still underneath his throat, and you could see it just twist. Just twist a little, and your guy just made a shudder and falls, and it's just hunched over him. Can't really see it. He's just like, "What the fuck is that?" And they're just, what do you call it? They're trying to zoom in the camera, and this thing looks like it's vomiting something into the guy's mouth.
Oh,
and
no.
Just
I grabbed
then,
a gun. Let's go.
Just then it stands and it turns, and from the angle of the camera, you can see Ethera across the street.
Does he give chase to Ethera?
Yes. In that moment, it's all happening simultaneously to what Ethera was going through. So it stands, turns, and just walks towards dragging the dude, and then throws him. The outside cameras show him hitting the wall, and just essentially, like head pops off, arm pops off, his torso hits the ground as Ethera trips and ducks, and just happens to trip and duck under the body that's being thrown, and makes our way around the corner.
Much like the boys.
Yeah, something like
that.
I get one of the heavy mop suits that the real professional cleaners use to clean up, and some gloves. I tell these guys to suit up, put this shit on, and you meet me outside. Put this on first, and meet me outside. I run and get some of those sanitized bags that they left behind, and I go running after that body.
Okay.
Not the guy that's chasing Ethera, but the guy that hit the wall.
Gotcha. Okay. Because they're on the walkies. They're in your earpiece, and it's like, "Ma'am, he's turning the corner. He's going towards the street." Just giving you a sit rep, and the
guy that's going after Ethera.
Correct.
Well, you guys in the suits that suited up, get this body parts in there and use the cleaning stuff that they left behind to make sure everything was on point. Do you understand?
Copy that.
Not touch it. You not understand it. Do not touch it with your bare skin. Once you put these suits off, burn them. Do not touch them with your bare skin, and keep them frozen. Keep this frozen. Do you understand?
Copy that.
If I find out that you got anything so much as a droplet on you, I will kill you myself.
Understood. Jesus. You could swear you heard that just as their thumb was getting off the
and I'll kill your family and send you in the afterlife with your full family.
What the fuck? All right.
So I'm gonna go give chase behind Laughing Boy.
Okay. Toreador, Audible.
Yeah, so
You're
bar?
Yep. You're at the bar. Hold on for a second. You're at the bar. And for this must be a Thursday for folks in this place. Remember where you are. People they're talking about what's going on, how the place is going downhill. You can hear the murmurs, you can hear the rumors. And then what are you guys doing?
I know this guy's messed up right now, so I get him a bottle of Jack.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Neat. And
that's when you see a sewer cat fly and go,
You're an idiot.
I order him the whole bottle, and I order myself a bottle of cognac. We go.
A whole bottle of Jack Daniels? That's not splurging, bro.
Okay. I mean, in places such as this, it's not cheap, but whatever. You guys can afford it, and go. I
go find a nice spot to get a good clear view of the room, and sit down and start drinking with him.
Yeah.
Okay.
This shit is fucked.
I'll say that you notice some of the guys are on their things that are, security. Like, there's like 6 security in this room. 3 of them leave the room, and they're all checking their weapons.
So I pointed out to him, like, "Oh, Audible, you see that? Something else is going down now. This place is like a bad penny, man. I think we need to find something else to hang out."
Do we have to check it out? I mean, I don't have a problem getting white girl wasted right now after the shit I've been through.
I don't know the city too well. Do you know another good spot we can go to drink?
Not around here. Fuck. Look, man, let me take one more shot and then we can go fucking check this shit out.
Do we have to? I mean, I'm quite sure they can handle it.
Do it. Wow. Do it. Peer pressure.
I mean, they got people. It's just 2 of us. What are we gonna do?
Just then you see a
make a
familiar
good point.
face. You see,
Wait, what happened?
little Mo comes in, and he's just looking around. Goes over to the bars. You can hear him. He said, "Hey, you see CH around here? What the fuck? She asked me to..." All right, you know what? Just give me that one. That one. Give me a shot of that. Yeah, that one. That one over there. Fuck.
I look at Tony there. What do you think is fucking wrong with this guy?
I don't know.
You remember Mo Toreador? You're the one that got him in trouble in the first place.
I didn't get him in trouble. I just told him what I saw. He got himself in trouble.
No, he takes his swig. I pour him another, and then he turns. He sees you. He's like,
so I gestured my cup to him and gestured him over.
takes his on another shot. That's the 3rd one poured. He's like, "I remember you. You're the one that started that rumor. Got me in trouble. You know, you cost me 20 fucking G's."
I don't know what you're talking about, but I ain't starting no rumors.
Oh, T, what the fuck is he talking about?
I don't know. I don't know what the hell he's talking about, to be honest.
All right, listen. There's some shit going down here. I don't know what. But wait a minute. What am I telling you for? You're fucking getting me in trouble again.
Get you in trouble again?
You say,
I didn't get you in
anybody
trouble
seen
the
CH?
Who the fuck is CH? Who the fuck are you again?
It's like Crosshair. I'm Mo. Who the fuck are you? It's like
Audible. What did you need? What do you need?
He's like
what do you
Audible,
need?
like the books, like the shit you like the books on tape or something. What the fuck is that?
Sound, motherfucker. Sound.
So
You hear?
I was
Sound.
talking all that happy shit, bro. I slide him a cup of my cognac.
Hey, wait. What'd you do to this? Would you roofie this?
So I look at him, I'm like, I take the glass back, I down it. I fill the glass back up and I slide it to him again.
Yeah. All right. You know what? Bygones. Yeah. Fuck it.
So what do you want with CH?
Listen. All I'm saying is, shit's getting hot. I can't say much more. CH will fucking rip my tongue out. But
Yeah, she's that kind of bitch.
ooh,
She'll-
hey,
she'll-
whoa. We don't say that. He's like, we say it, but we don't say it here. What are you fucking nuts?
Well, she wasn't here to hear me, so.
Are you sure? She got
You
roof.
get a bullet right between your eyes.
She got fucking. She got bugs everywhere. I'm sure of it.
I don't know, something looks like it's going down now because half of people just went out to go take care of something.
Right?
And they all checked their weapons.
He's like, yeah, and that's another thing. What the fuck was going on at the front?
Oh, so I tell them what happened out front.
You know, regale him the whole story.
Oh yeah, I tell them the whole thing what happened out front.
He's just sitting there like, fuck. Are you fucking serious? Half of this, he's like, nah, you're bullshit. He's like, fuck off, you're bullshitting.
On right now.
So I'm telling you, man, that's what happened.
No.
So I tap Audible. Go ahead, tell them what just happened to you too, because that's what happened to you. Most of that.
I regale him what happened to me in the room
Holy shit.
and at the warehouse.
Hand him, pass him, refill his glass.
Hey,
Like, so-
wait. You mean that place
refill-
that he said? You mean that place that just blew up? That's on the news?
Yeah. What the fuck? What? Yeah.
He said, yeah. Look. He points to right above the bar, and you can see it hasn't happened. All of this is not. I know we're taking a while to resolve this, but this has all happened simultaneously. So he points. He's like, yeah, there. He's like, what are you fucking blind? Look at it.
So Lou, I refill his glass with the cognac. I'm like, so we told you ours, now tell us yours.
Make an intellect check.
Yup.
Difficulties are 2. So 6 or better.
I'm using an edge.
Okay?
Oh, so you said 2?
2.
You know what? The way this die roller's been going, I still use an edge.
All right. 3 or better.
6. See that? I'm glad I did it. Fuck that noise.
Now you would have made it anyway, but
Yeah, you
still.
will.
Nah, still.
No.
That was on the hair. I'd rather have a little length.
He's like, all right. I was like, all right, listen, you ain't heard this from me, but I got a guy who knows a guy who works with those fucking those governments, them. And you can see it right on there's a split screen with the GSTF. I gave you the picture of him from the last game, so. I believe I said his name was Inferno.
That's that good dude in the white?
No.
No, it's the guy all in Blaze.
Oh,
Like
it's
an
in the
evil-looking Johnny Blaze.
it's in Discord.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
I can actually post it this time, but as I find it, he's on the news. They don't have the volume up, so you can't really hear what he's saying. And he's being interviewed by GNN, and they're talking about the incident at Helios
Titan Tower, baby.
Yeah.
Titan Tower.
at different game altogether.
That incident hasn't happened yet.
Yeah.
Only this.
Surrender, mutant.
And Century Tower.
Right.
Fell.
No. It's
Titan
Titan
Tower,
Tower.
get it right.
Let's get it right. Now,
I already called it Titan Tower.
Right.
Titan Tower.
It's done. It's done.
I even put out all the apps to make it sound like that too. So
Thank you, by the
I
way.
was putting out the buzzword.
that's pretty
Anyway,
fun.
go ahead.
Now,
Make Helios.
so he's talking about what
Right.
happened. What happened at Helios Tower, and you can see in the caption that they're investigating, and there was a theft. There was a theft of government property, and they put out a video, and they're looking for this person, and just it's a ghostly, it's an enhanced image, and audible. You could swear it's a Thera, but they don't have a really good picture.
Okay.
You can you've seen her use her abilities, and you can see what that is. And she had her back towards the camera and was lifting up one of the. She was taking one of the pads from one of their mobile labs, and then phasing out of the room.
Peekaboo.
I tell T,
There he is.
tell T, I say,
It's
whatever.
a whole new meaning to whack-a-mole.
Right. So whatever's happening, looks like E's on the job right now.
So they have some. So in the captions that they have some leads on who it may be, and they're currently investigating the theft of stolen government property and going through the list.
Meanwhile, it just so happens a van goes flying right by them as if there is being chased by one of those creepy joints.
I love it. Okay, so all right, so I'm watching that. Listen to what he just said. I'm not alright. So then, so I turn around. So then, what did your boy find out?
Say, oh yeah, whatever.
As I refill this cup.
Say, whatever's going on, is happening. Fucking everywhere. Like, he's like, all right. He takes a napkin and he gets he gets a pen. He's like, fucking piece of shit.
So I pull out my pad and I give him a pen.
He's like, what are you, fucking Inspector Gadget? Yeah. Anyway, so he's just like, all right, so here's where we are, and here's where they are, and here's where this is, and here's where that is, and they're saying that this is some sort of pattern. And look, I've seen some weird shit. You guys are fucking weird. I know you guys are weird. You're weird. He's pointing to you, Audible. He's like, I don't know who you are, but I'm kind of figuring you're weird if he's weird. If you're here with him, you're weird too. I don't have any problem with you guys. I get a lot of business. He's like, I get a lot of business. He's like, I get a lot of business, from you guys when you bring me some stuff to fence. Totally okay with it. But he's saying that, and then there's this thing up north, and we don't. There's something going on here, and these government types are trying to keep a lid on it. They got more fucking leaks. It's like they got more fucking leaks than a broken dam. You know what I mean? So it's like, fuck. I can't really. It's like I shouldn't be telling you guys this. Oh fuck. What the fuck? What the fuck is CH? Hey, Vinny, Vinny,
Mo.
come here.
Mo.
Yeah. What?
Second. Breathe, son. Breathe.
Son. No, I'm just kidding. He didn't say that.
But
Yeah.
Look. You want a shot? I know. All this shit is heavy. I get it. You want something? I'll get you a bottle if you want for yourself. T already hooked me up. I can pass. I can pay it forward. You want something?
So he looks at you for a split second and he's like, yeah, and then asks for a Johnny Walker Blue Label. Now a shot of that is at least $300-$400.
Yeah.
I pull up my belt clip. with my money in it. All right, sure.
Hey, Toots. It's your girl that was serving you earlier. She's like, it's like, what did I tell you about that, Mo? One more fucking time. Yeah. He's like,
excuse him.
He's like, my.
Look, this is for me. This is for me, babe.
Yeah. What he said.
I give her the Johnny Walker red label, a blue label, on me here. I peel out the bread. I put it in her hand, and then I pull out to give her some more. Here's a tip for him disrespecting you, babe.
She looks at you. She's like, for real? For him?
Look, he might be helping us out with a problem. So.
Oh, motherfucker! I gotta kill all of y'all now.
She's like,
killing all of y'all.
She's like, for real? Him? All right, I'll be right back.
So he was right. She does have everywhere bugged.
He's like, I'm sensing a murder, a mass murder. All right, so he's like, listen, all I'm saying is, he's like, even these fucking goody two shoes are spooked. Something's going down. All right, I don't know how it ended up here. Wait a minute. He's like, so one of you guys told me one of these one of you guys, there was like this thing that broke up there and it came down here and then CH took care of it. He's like, is that what that fucking thing was about?
Yeah.
That crazy
somebody I knew personally.
It's like, so
like family.
She was that thing was.
It was a person. It was a person I knew.
Oh, so it wasn't one of you guys?
Oh.
Nah, we don't fuck with that shit. What the fuck? Whatever the fuck this shit is.
One of those things that was on the news that was killing people like crazy. Referencing the attack.
The Helios bastards that they can handle all that shit.
Yeah, referencing the attacks on Helios Tower, the ones that were videoed.
Right.
And
who's the light chick? The light rainbow bright whatever.
Hey.
Damn the hologram.
Whoa. That's my boo. All right? You need to be careful.
Boo.
You need to be careful.
I mean, for some of the pictures, I mean, she fine as fuck. I mean, I'd smash.
Let me tell you something.
She got a fatty.
She's mine. She just don't know it yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I got that. I feel you, sir. I feel you.
She's like, all right, here you go. One Johnny Blue. Sip, Mo. Sip. Yeah. Don't I always?
No. Don't be a savage.
Fuck. Ooh, that's good. Smooth.
Yeah, real smooth.
Oh, yeah. Fucking.
Like razor blades.
Like, holy shit. Yeah, this is some good shit.
So you got a census about him again, huh?
Okay, so what else are we talking about here?
So spill, you rat. Give us a 411, bitch.
Now what does
he wouldn't. No, the fuck he wouldn't.
What does CH have?
So
what does Crosshair have to do with this?
Yeah.
I mean,
he said, listen. He's like, me and the DeLucas go back always.
Oh, I gotta kill Mo.
You understand?
Mo has to fucking die.
You understand?
Don't you wish he was there?
Yeah, it's like, listen.
Y'all are some fuckers, but okay.
He's like, listen, I'm like a long lost uncle, a cousin, something like that. It's me and old man. We go back always. He's tough. He's tough. Fucking ruthless if you did. Oh. But we go back a ways. That's why you think they're gonna let a bum like me hang out in a place like this if it wasn't for the old man? It's like CH barely tolerates me, and she's fucking the best. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Joe, I've seen her work, bro.
She's the best.
Yeah, I've seen her work. Besides the fact she's fine, Shorty knows how to handle a gun. Look, I've seen her. I've seen her work. I have nothing but respect for
It's
her.
like, yeah, it's like
And her craftsmanship is amazing.
It's like people on
It's
the
insane work.
It's a bunch of us call her a honey badger because she's relentless. She fucking don't care about nothing. She don't fear nobody. And you know, if between you and me, you know, I think she's like, I think this place will run a lot better with her. But don't tell nobody I said that. You know, especially you. You like to go spreading rumors. You know, I did it. Talking
I
to you,
say
Tori,
nothing. I say nothing.
You know you did it. You know you fucking did it. Oh, okay, you good. You're a good guy.
Wasn't me.
Nah.
Where I'm from, we don't snitch out here.
Yeah, all right, Cool Breeze, take it easy. Take it easy. We're good. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about loose lips over here. You know, he likes to talk a lot.
I didn't hear nothing from him.
Like I said,
heard it all from you, Mo.
what I said
all from you
was nothing but the truth. I don't spread rumors.
Yeah, me neither. I'm an honest businessman. We're all honest businessmen here. You know what I mean? It's just, but seriously, I gotta go see CH. He starts squirming out of the booth. He's just like, you know.
Whoa, but you still didn't let us know what it was.
What are you talking about? I told you everything. Hey, Vinny, come here. And then he walks off.
So I look over to Audible like, yo, I think it's time to leave the city. Man, Georgie's looking good right about now.
I'm not mad. I know that sounds like a good idea. I can't bounce without letting my boss know what's happening. It's really his decision, honestly. You don't have anybody you have to report to. I still do. That's how they butter my bread. Look, you know, I still got a job.
Yeah.
I like my job. I mean, kinda.
So,
Kinda, you know.
I stick with you for now. I'll help you out.
So, well, what do you think we should do with this information Mo gave us? Besides leaving, we probably got to try to organize with Crosshair, I guess.
I don't see why not.
All right. What did he say she was doing? No, he couldn't find her. What did they say that they last saw?
He just goes over to a guy named Vinny, and they're just like, "Yeah, come on," and they escort him out. He gently grabs him by the shoulder and lifts him off the roof. He's like, "Hey! Watch the shirt. It's Italian."
I gesture towards towards Mo, and like I guess we could just follow them.
No, I was saying that. He's like, "Watch the shirt," and he looks back at you guys. It's Italian.
Why not?
Whoa! And then the guy just loses.
He's a character, but I think he's harmless.
He loses his temper and he just yanks him. He's like, "Whoa! Take it easy, Vinny. Take it easy." And they walk out as they go out of the club.
So we're gonna follow them.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, I'm going to transition.
The crosshair.
No.
Because I want to see what's gonna happen next.
Wait. That was too low. Here we go. And we're going to transition to Ethera and then Crosshair. So Ethera, in the cab, the cabbie's just going bonkers about his cab. He's like, "Who the fuck is what the hell was that? Wait a minute. Why are you covered in blood?" And with that, you're about maybe 5 or 6 blocks away as he had sped off, and he pulls over. He's like, get out of my cab. You are nothing but trouble. You are
That's so wrong.
I'm trying not to be right. I'm trying not to do that, but you guys are not being helpful.
We're all gonna get canceled. Beat me up my eye. My eye.
Get the hell out of my cab. Get out.
I lose knockball.
The cobra bit me in my eye.
You guys are idiots. Ethera, are you there?
So why are you covered in blood, Ethera?
Odin.
Reenactment of Carrie.
Odin sleep. All right, so we'll come back to Crosshair. Crosshair.
Mike?
Yeah, I'm still here. What's
Oh,
going
okay. So, like I said, the cabbie was complaining as he was speeding off. You get about 5 or 6 blocks, and he's saying, "What the hell? Why did they do it? Why did that thing attack my cab? He was just chasing you." And then he looks at his rearview mirror, and he's like, "Why are you covered in blood? Oh, it's your fault. Ugh, get out of my cab. Can't look at he pulls over. So get out.
You
Get
have
out
balls.
of my cab.
I like balls.
I take out a 50 and I go, shh, please stop yelling and take me where I'm going.
It's like, no, that is not enough. You see the damage. I got to call insurance and I'm so. He's the male version of hysterical.
Yeah.
So you need to get out. Get out. Go.
So he's the
put
dude
my
that
money.
lost.
I put my money away and I get out the taxi.
Oh, he was I would sell it to white women. And
So he's the dude that lost the sheep in.
Don't mess with Zohan.
Nah.
It was a goat.
it's fizzy bubbler. No.
Yeah. Dude.
My favorite part is when he drove off not getting paid.
If Sarah's not white.
Oh, she is.
She's Israeli.
I was just
What is
looking-
she, Israeli?
Yeah.
Yep.
White.
Wait.
No, she's dark.
I was gonna say, is she really Israeli?
Let me check my notes real quick.
Yeah, she is
I believe
Israeli.
so. Yeah, I believe
Oh, that just made that interaction way more racist.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So he's the female Gohan. Gozan, or whatever.
Zohan.
Zohan, there you go.
All right, so leaves you about 5 or 6 blocks up from the Hotel Obsidian. You're still downtown, say around 12th Street, and
You might want to duck now.
Oh, now I'm just moving from street to street.
Okay.
I'm ducking and moving because I don't know if that whatever that was is still after me,
okay.
and it seems to have been after me. So I'm not waiting to find out.
All right, and hold on a second. I got so into the and then I forgot to put
And the
music.
Durka.
Yeah. I was gonna say, here we go.
What I will keep my eye open for is
It's your benefactor.
hello, Miss Storm.
It's like, are you still at the hotel?
No, I left, and I seem to have a pursuer.
What? How do you know?
Does it throw a van at me?
Because he threw a whole human at me.
What?
Whatever it is, it's one of those. It's not far off from whatever we found at whatever we bumped into at the hotel.
Okay. Here's what I want you to do. What's your location right now?
I give her my location.
It's like, after a few seconds, she's like, I'm head north, go about 3 blocks, make a right. Someone will meet you there. Is it still pursuing you?
I'm not sure. I'm not waiting too much to find out.
Okay.
But it seems pretty intent.
Why? Did you do something? Did you engage it?
I think it said give me it to give it my powers. That
What?
didn't. Yeah.
It spoke?
Yeah, it did.
Okay. All right. So follow those directions. Meet. Just follow those directions. Someone will meet you there, and will bring you here. So if this thing is actually following you, then we're gonna need to capture it. We have to capture one of these things as best we can. I've been working on something, and I need more information. I need more data, and I can't get it from these idiots over at Helios. They won't give me anything. And those idiots downtown have contaminated everything. He said those idiots at the hotel contaminated the sample that I have. So either they contaminated it or it was already contaminated. I don't know which, but if this thing is following you and it's one of them, bring it. Bring it with you.
Okay.
Let's have a party.
Will do. So I slow down my pace a little bit,
Mhm.
check behind me to see if I catch sight of it.
And that's besides him.
How long are you going to wait?
I'll give it 3 minutes.
Okay. At minute 3, about a half block away, one of the manhole covers just blows up, and you can see it just come up. It just reaches up and pulls itself through.
All right.
Give me your power.
It's definitely tracking me. I
That would
start
be it.
moving, following her directions.
Okay. You get to the spot where she tells you to turn. There is a oh my God, what's the name of the? It's sort of a. Wait, hold on for a second.
It's an armored truck full of missiles. Full vibes.
There is an orange Huracan EVO. It's a sports car.
Shit.
It's essentially a Lamborghini. It's like maybe about
Yeah, I've seen them.
250K. So there's the guy there. He's like, "You Ethera? He's looking at his hand. He's like, "Ethera? Is that you?" So
I nod.
it's a kid. He's
I
about
nod.
maybe 25, Caucasian, pretty good looking.
Okay.
And he's just like, "Ethera, right? Ethera?" He's like, "Yeah, I was
Yes.
supposed to take you somewhere." Holy shit!
I get into the car. Yeah, we
He's
should
just
go
like, "What the
now."
fuck?" He's like, at first, for about a split second, he's just like, he forgot how to drive us. He's just like, "What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that?" And people are just, there's not a lot of people on the street because it's still about 1:30, 2 o'clock. So there's just party goers coming from varying bars and lounges, and people are just scattering in all directions. He's like, he hits it and peels, makes a loop, and just starts zipping through traffic. He's like, "What the fuck is that?"
That is a problem, and we need to keep going.
He's like, "Yeah, fuck." In the mirror, just as you're doing the crazy Ivan, you can see it turns that corner and immediately goes to another. You can see it just punch the sewer cap and just pour itself down that hole.
Holy shit.
It's evolving. Nice.
Is it gone? Is it gone? What the fuck?
Tad, you're it.
I keep going and keep going fast.
Okay.
It's not gonna stop. I text Miss Storm. Whatever it is protean.
You say, are you confirmed? Is this confirmed?
Yes.
This is like, good. Just it's like, put me on speaker.
I put her on speaker.
It's like, "Rafi, get her here now." It's like, he's like, "Yes, ma'am." What the fuck? It's like, "Shut the fuck up and do what I say." It's like, "You can take me off speaker now."
I take her off speaker.
He's like, "All right, I need you to keep calm. I think I might have a way to contain it. Not 100% sure if it's going to work, but let's just get here."
Well, I figure we'll be there soon as long as the rest of the sky doesn't crash.
He's like, "Rafi, don't crash! Rafi, don't crash! I may shit myself, but I don't crash!" And he's just zipping through traffic.
As much as I'm trying to sound calm, My offhand is trembling.
Gotcha. All right. You travel for about 5 or 6 minutes at speeds that you're not supposed to be going through the city, but for some reason you don't. There's no cops as you're driving through. You're going up Broadway, make a couple of turns. You're in there, and you find yourself on the west side at a heliport. Now that the structure of the heliport is gone. It's under repair. Full circle. This is the structure of. You know what I'm talking about.
Yep, I know exactly where it is.
She's there, and she's there with like 3 other people. They're all in lab coats, and they've set up this. They've set up some what looks like these long lights that are right above one of the manholes that's nearest to the helipad, and she's once you arrive, and Ravi's like, "Good luck, ladies."
You know that Fast and Furious is gonna sue you.
Yes.
No, there were no shifting sounds. You
No,
need like 17 shifting sounds.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like they don't have 6 gears; they have 65 gears.
Fast and Furious rules.
For real. And she's like, if everything that I've gotten, if everything I understand from what I've gotten, it's gonna come up from here. I don't know how it's tracking you. I think some of it is on you. Don't panic. Just don't panic. Hold on.
I stand very still.
Like, just wait. And one of her guys comes over, and he has like a modified pack on his back with this. Think Ghostbusters, except what he doesn't have the gun. He has just a long, like a pavo tube that he brings over to you, and he turns it on. It's like it's that purple, that black light purple, and he's just going all over your body to a point where you can hear like a high-pitched whine, like, and a sizzle, and you look, and it's right by your wrist. And he's just like, "Yep, there it is. He's like, "Hold your breath, please. Hold your breath, please." And then another guy with a mask comes on with what looks like a modified vacuum. Nice. He's like, "You don't need that in." and because the thing just it turned into that gray ash, like cigarette ash, and he just vacuums the whole thing, and tries his best to get all the residue off. He squirts some clear liquid on it, and then runs the light over it again, and you can see some sparkles from your skin. Rubs that off, squirt. So essentially to the point where your skin is raw, but he's like, "Yep, she's clean."
Okay, I'm still holding my breath.
Is it? Oh, you can breathe now. Sorry. It's like you can hear the mumbling. He's like, "She took it. That was quite literally." All right.
I think me and Steve would have preferred the chainsaw.
Right. He's like, "Let's get prepared, everybody. Let's get prepared. It's going to be coming out from here." So he's like,
10, 9.
So he's looking at you. He's like, they timed it from the time you called, and they're just trying to get an ETA roughly. And it's like roughly. He's like, it's maybe about 2 minutes.
Right now.
It's like 2 minutes. Get ready. And you can hear humming of generators that are positioned farther back, and these light stands are starting to power up. The sewer cap was removed. She's just like, yeah. The guy was
that
just
was
like,
smart.
he said we wanted to make sure that it didn't go and damage the equipment, and
That was
ruin this
smart.
attempt. So
Because
okay.
knowing this fucking creature would have done the Xena.
Oh, that's the Xena. You stupid. And in approximately a minute and 45, you can hear it coming from because there's just the water, a little bit of traffic, and the hole. And it shoots up, and then she's like, "No!" The lights come on, and as this thing just comes up out of the sewer, it almost seems to create like a barrier of this light, and there's lights above it, and then you notice there's a section of lights below it that's shining straight up. So it literally cuts it in half as the other parts just sizzle away, turn into that ash, and just fall on the ground as the rest of it splashes down into the sewer.
Yeah, I'm still reaching for my knives.
And with that, what you do notice is not only are the lights holding it, but she's holding it with her elemental power. She's just swirling the winds around it. She's all right. She's like, bring in the containment, and they slide under what looks like a metal barrel as she's trying to push this thing into a shape that she can move it into the barrel. And all along the edges of the barrel, they have this fluorescent tube light that she's pumping into it. The barrel isn't necessarily clear, but it's very light and it's almost a translucent plastic. And it's just, she pours it in it, they cover it up, and she's like, okay, if this works, we're good. If it doesn't, we're dead. So get ready to turn off those lights in 3, 2, wait.
I
she's
assume running position.
She's like, she's like, yeah. Let's back up here. And you all move about 30, 40 feet away. She's like, 3, 2, 1. And then those big lights come off and turn off, and then it's just the lights from the barrel. She's like, okay. I think we're good. Are we good? And
I still take a couple steps back.
And she's like, all right. You two. Go check.
You two with the red away team shirts on.
They're all like,
that sounds this like that scene in Sisu. Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. It's like, you go check. And it's like,
Mongo no go.
They both look at each other like, fuck, and go towards the barrel.
I shoot 3 holes in the barrel.
They have some diagnostic equipment. They're checking. This is like, there's no leaks. It's still there, mostly.
Mostly.
Wait a minute. Hold on. And she's looking. They have not body cams, but they have their own tablets with their cameras on live feed. And you're both. She's looking at it. You're looking. You can easily look over her shoulder, and she's like, "What the fuck is?" You can see that the liquid itself, instead of turning to ash, it's turning into that brackish liquid. She's like, "What the fuck? I needed a whole sample. You turned it up too high, you idiots!" She turns to you and says, "You wouldn't happen to have another one chasing you, would you?"
I hope not. But there's plenty more.
What do you mean?
They have an ice block on the truck. They drove off from the hotel.
Who did what? Where?
There's an ice block on a flatbed that they drove away from the hotel. Something was in it.
You talking about the Goodfellas? The Goodfella Hotel?
Yeah.
They fucking... excuse me. So they loaded it up on a flatbed. They froze it? Loaded it up on a flatbed and drove it away.
Yeah.
You wouldn't... happen to know where, would you?
No, but I could probably find out.
Okay. And she's just like, she's like, okay. And one of the, and then she's just like, you feel this breeze there's a breeze that's coming off the water. And then there's a wind that's coming from your right as you're facing the water, facing the drum. And you're still away from the barrel, still looking at the pad. And she's like, what the fuck? And oh, what the fuck? Just then one of the techs of the assistants, as he was walking towards you, he's in the space between you and the barrel. Something swoops down and grabs him and just flies right off.
I immediately duck.
It's just like, what the fuck? Is that one of them? They fly
crouch down.
now?
I'm looking for cover.
This will make a good sacrifice.
Yeah, everyone's looking for cover. It's like, what the fuck was that? Is that something that do they do that now?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What the fuck is going on?
Oh.
She's like, drones in the air now.
Oh. Oops.
As the drones fly up, they turn on their night sight and then their thermal, and you can see a trace. It's avian, and the outline as it's turning towards Jersey, it's a dragon. It's shaped like a dragon.
What's for Jersey?
And it has three tails. It has two sets of wings that are
King Kahira! It's King Kahira!
that are flying independently. And you can see the guy in his claws, and its head reaches down, and then you can see legs falling into the water.
Oh, fuck no.
It's like, what the fuck is going on? All right, so we're gonna move to
King Kahira! We're all gonna die.
we're gonna move to Mystic Knight. Mystic Knight.
What happened to Crosshair?
Oh, I'm sorry, Crosshair. Yes, you are correct. Crosshair.
You see, cross.
The surveillance footage. You followed it. You followed it to where this person was. You can see a section of a cab's back end and a bumper, and it's covered in that fluid. And you follow that oily substance right to an open manhole.
Jump on in. Jump on in.
Not a freaking manhole again.
And as your men are gathering around, it's like, what do you want? He's like, what are we doing, CH? So he's like, listen. He's like, Sal wants us to report in, but this what are we doing? Oh, he hears, hey, get your fucking hands off me. I'm
turning around to see who the hell that is.
So you can hear that familiar voice. He's just like half off the ground. He's like, come on, Vinny, come on. I told you I'm moving. Hey,
I whistle
come
to Vinny.
on.
I whistle.
So
Vinny.
he lets him go. He's like, fuck, Vinny. You know, ain't no need for that. We like family. He comes over. He's like,
scoop a sample off the car.
He's like, see, he turns. He's like, hey, see.
Stay right the hell there on the curb.
Okay, all right, you got it, kid. You got. What
I come walking.
So he's just like
back in.
What the fuck is that a head? Is that a
Are me and Tori are here when this happens?
You come out the back as they were out in the street, and you can see the splat on the wall. You can hear the vomiting of a short Italian dude, and you can hear CH it's calling from around that corner, just to stay on the sidewalk. He's like, oh, what the fuck? Oh.
I look at Mo. Damn.
He's like, oh, you guys shouldn't be here. You guys don't see this.
Once I make sure everything is clear, I take off the entire suit where it's supposed to be. I totally burn it.
What do you mean?
The mop suit I had on, the level 4 mop suit I had on, that me and the security team had on.
Mm-hmm.
We did not track. If we stepped in any of his blood, we're not tracking that shit back inside the hotel.
Yeah, actually, you did as you ran out of that entrance.
What?
That exit, you did track through some of it, not all of it.
No.
What?
When I went outside, his body was already across the street, splattered on the wall in pieces.
Right, but there's a pool of blood at the entrance or exit, depending on where you're coming from.
Is the blood mixed in with the black stuff and everything else like that, or no?
Yeah.
I use stuff that the good fellas left behind and they contain it.
Let me just say this: you're smart enough to know not to track it, so you don't have anything on you, but you can't speak for your guys.
That's why I have none of the guys. Oh, I got to kill them.
You're not gonna have anybody working for you, dude. You kill everybody.
That's not to say that they all have it on them, but they don't.
But they have the mop suits on.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So it's not like they're tracking on their person.
So I make sure that we used all the cleaning stuff that the good fellows left behind for us to clean up that area.
Mm-hmm.
Not to mention across the street, so we don't want nothing oozing out or anything else like that to contain.
Mm-hmm.
Not to mention we put the clothes in the same barrel that we hold all that blood and everything else up with.
Okay.
And if I have to, I throw away my Manolo Blahniks. I can care less.
As you're making your way back to Mo, you can see Toreador and Audible just standing at the doorway. They're outside on the street. Just somehow they're just there.
Anyway,
I've got my nose covered because I'm smelling the vomit from Mo. Like, ooh. I'm like,
so once everything is squared away,
Blue Label did not agree with you, bro. Ugh.
Once everything is squared
I'd
away,
be a little bit mad. That's a $400 vomit right there.
Once everything is squared away, I take Mo into the vault.
All right. Well, what are you doing? What are you doing with your visitors?
What visitors?
What up, Crosshair?
Audible and Toreador.
What about them?
We understand that you helped clean up that mess earlier.
Yeah.
The thing that you helped clean up, that shit attacked me. We got to watch out for a lot of that shit.
Yeah, I saw the camera. The bill's been sent to you.
Oh shit!
Wait, what?
Let's go, Mo.
Hold on. What are you talking about? I mean, T, back me up here. We look. There's a lot of shit going on, and I figure we all need to talk about our individual experiences, figure out what the fuck we need to do. Well, obviously came here for a purpose. Have you encountered what else besides the shit that was here, right? Have you encountered anything else like that before today?
No. So, if you excuse me, I have to talk to Mo. If you're still here, we'll talk once this is over.
All right.
Mo, how long you been here?
just a couple minutes. You know, I couldn't find you, so
He's lying to me, isn't he?
I couldn't find you. I had to wait in the bar. I thought you were gonna be there. You said you were gonna be in the hotel. Above the vomit, you can smell the alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
I thought, you know, me and my friends here had a couple of drinks, you know, shot the shit, and then they told me where you was, and then I came out here and fucking Vinny manhandling me like a fucking, you know, like a fucking mook over here. I didn't do nothing. I'm trying to find you. You know, you wanted me to give you some fucking.
I take him to the vault.
Information.
Let's go.
As he's walking, he said, "You want me to tell you information? I can tell you information."
Oh, I say under my breath, please don't make me kill Mo.
And audible Toreador.
Yeah.
There's a grisly scene out there. All this evidence is just all this shit is everywhere. There's a smell, the sewage smell that's coming from the eviscerated corpse that evacuated its bowels on the wall and splattered all over the ground. So even the security is like, you guys. He said, "You guys can't be here. Either get inside or get out of here."
They left.
We leave.
I head back inside.
Okay.
No, I follow his lead.
All right.
So I take Mo to the vault. I sit him down.
Oh, yeah, whoa. Pretty easy. My stomach. That thing was nasty. What was that? He said, "What'd you do? I know you were vicious, but CH, you know, that's right outside the
hotel.
hotel.
What did you find out?
That's right outside the hotel.
What did you find out?
That's gonna wait till the next
What do you
game.
have?
So
What do you have for me?
for Audible Diablo, Mystic Knight, Toreador, Etheria, and Crosshair.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
I am DM discretion, and this has been interesting. We will see you in the next iteration of
Thrones of the Underworld.